and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're at number 38 with Eden. We have one heart. We got real slow tears. We got a range down. And we got a candle. Red candle's pretty good. I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when you get rooms like this. Oh, this is actually real spooky. I don't think I've ever seen that room before, but that's nasty. Wow. That's cool. That's a good way to start this run off. Just complete fear. No enemies, just fear. That's all we got. We got ourselves... That's actually pretty damn good. Respawn as the blue baby when we die. That's usually not great, but this time around might actually improve things, weirdly enough. So the candle is one of them reusable items, which is always good. Throws a big old flame in there and then slowly recharges. It's pretty damn strong in the basement. And it usually stays pretty alright, honestly. Like, overall. As you can see, it definitely has some uses. It is probably better than the blue candle, which is similar, but the flames don't stay around as much. So, really, it's just a really nice start. Pretty safe. Still don't really exactly have the hearts to play around with, but there is the fact that we're gonna turn into the blue baby if we die. However, I think I kind of want to use it to take a devil deal or something like that. Because that would, it would make things a little bit more survivable, I think. Of course, that does mean I need to actually make it to the devil deal without dying, and so far it's already taken half a heart of damage. It's very possible that I'm just gonna die somewhere stupid, like here. This is a great way to die if he just suddenly throws a million bombs around. Oh, there's my secret. And he's dead. Really, it's the candle's doing all the work here, but it's working out. Got 2 bombs so we can get that tinted rock. If we had the equality trinket now, that would actually be pretty good. And it's gone, but you know, it would have been nice. Ooh, oh wow, well there you go. So that changed all my stats. Basically made my build a lot more bearable. My speed went up, so I'm putting that right down immediately with the damage up we got here. And we're just gonna be playing as the blue baby for this run. Oh boy, that's not exactly how I envisioned it, but it worked out. It worked out real good. Headless Horseman on floor 1. Kind of tempted to actually... Oh my god, I actually need to be a little careful here though. I'm tempted to take the item he drops. Like, I think he just drops a horse. And I wouldn't mind having the flight. I'll at least have it for this floor and maybe get some of the... I think I didn't pick up everything because I couldn't pick up everything. Because my build right now is fine without the candle. So I'm thinking this might actually be worthwhile. There's Verp for another range down. Pretty good. I can go in here for free effectively if I use my stars card to get out again. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more exciting, but... I mean, what are you going to do? Empress card and Hermit. I'll take Hermit, it's a little bit closer. The Hermit. And also I hadn't visited my shop before. It's kind of a shame that I'm gonna have to get rid of the thing there. But that's okay. Like the reroll thing. But you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm just gonna take this, I think. Like my damage right now as the blue baby and my tear rate as well, like all these things combined, this is a pretty reasonable like start. So as long as I'm not playing too much like an idiot, which I have been. I've not been playing very well yet, but you know, basement 1's the hardest floor in the game. I've said it multiple times and it's always a fact. It's just always true. Did I not go into my item room the previous floor? I actually don't remember what was there. That's the level I'm playing at right now. I think my brain is just a little bit foggy today. I'm not really sure what's happening, but fair enough. Don't worry about it too much. I'm just gonna fly through all these enemies, I think. Not an attack I use frequently, because it's just not very great, but there you go. Yeah, I don't know. I just sort of completely zoned out there when it came to the item room there. That's weird. But at the same time, it's getting a little... As this year is progressing, I feel like the brain fog is hitting. Like, slowly but surely, it's getting worse. It's one of those things that I've sort of been realizing that while I'm having less trouble to get through the day, I'm having more difficulty to get through the week, if that makes sense. Like, once I've started the day, it seems like everything's alright, but getting started it feels like you're just trudging to get anywhere with it, you know? Like, it's getting stuff stacking up on top of each other, and it's slowly and surely becoming this muddy mess. I'm not really digging it too much. I bought Animal Crossing recently to talk about something completely related. And I've noticed that it does help. it is a good way to, like, just stop doing what you're doing for a moment and just focus on that instead. Because I've been playing it on, like, lunch breaks, because I'm working from home anyway, so I figure, you know, it would be nice to have something to do while working from home and have something to do during lunch. Because right now, the weather is horrendous outside. It's like 35 degrees or 90 or 92, whatever it is. And it's just not very pleasant to go outside. I used to go on, like, little walks during lunch, which was nice. I've just not really been doing that anymore. Also, it's just been so super busy at work that I've been finding it more difficult to, like, stop for a moment and instead, you know, I'll take this. Like, stop working for a moment and just go outside, and it's like, I don't know, I'll do it later, and then you just don't, and it's a mess. Everything's a mess right now. That's my character's looking real funky. But yeah, it's things are feeling a little tough, and I'm happy that I'm slowly but surely finding ways to make it a little bit more manageable again. But it's a tricky situation right now, and I'd rather it be a little bit nicer, you know? I look forward to having just a little bit more balance or whatever. Like, being forced to go outside to go to work is definitely a very different experience than working from home and always seeing, like, the same environment over and over unless you forcibly get out of it. Every day is sort of like turning into the same one. Oof. I don't dig it. I don't dig it, is what I don't. I actually don't love this. I'm actually gonna skip on this, I think. Like, having the 2 black hearts there is good, but I think I'd still rather have the flight than this, which is insane, because it is a fun item, but I've also seen it already in a run. I think I'd rather just go for, like, angel rooms. Maybe get a different devil deal on a later floor, but I don't know, I'm digging this. I guess one important thing to note right now as well is that I cannot actually get red hearts anymore because I am the blue baby. So every time I'm gonna pick up a health up, it's gonna just be 1 soul heart or 2 soul hearts or whatever. So that's something to keep in mind. Nah, I don't feel like it. I kind of want to tier 8 with these electrical tears more than the extra damage from use mascara, so let's just go like this. Like, it would be nice to get something that makes us shoot more tears, like quad shot or triple shot or something like that. That would be really strong. That combined with maybe penetrating tears. If you get something like that going on, that would be really nice. But yeah, long story short, life is terrible. And stuff seems to be getting difficult, and I feel like I'm not alone in this. Like, I'm noticing more people are, like, having trouble sleeping and stuff. More and more lately. That's Bob's brain. And I'd probably attribute part of this to the weather, because another fun thing about being a fun little Dutch boy is that I have no air conditioning. Like, my air conditioning consists of 1 fan that I have to move around depending on which room I'm in. So that's obviously a situation I could probably improve upon. But at the same time, it's not really worth the money to, like, invest in air conditioning, because it's literally like 2 weeks in the year that is just horrendous. But in those 2 weeks, it is noticeably, like, rough. It is a rough period of time. So at the same time, it does seem worthwhile to maybe invest in something like that, but also I kind of want to, like, at some point move away from this house, and then you got the whole air conditioning thing that I'd rather take along. Like, this isn't the last place I want to, this isn't where I want to spend the rest of my life, you know? So it's like, should I do it? And it's like, And before you know it, you're in a completely different time, and then there's a pandemic, and you're still very hot. But, you know, that's how it is. That's how it goes. I'm gonna take this and just hope that we're gonna get some flies somewhere along the way. I got a good feeling about it. Wouldn't mind some more help. Like, we've been not finding a huge amount of soul hearts. We're still running on those black hearts from the devil deal. But those are starting to run out. I'd like a couple more, please. Thank you. Trying to get the electricity to hit, and it's a little fiddly because I'm not used to actively trying to miss several shots in a row. Like, usually I'm at least trying to get somewhere in the direction of the enemy, so it feels a little bit weird. Let's see if we can get our secret room. I'm gonna do one attempt at it, and if it's not here, then I'm just gonna keep going because we might still get an angel room. I kind of want to blow up the shopkeeper though. Oh boy. Need to be more careful with spiders. I'm getting hit by a lot of spiders this round. Alright, how about if we get... I should just buy a bomb. Is there a bomb for sale? Yeah. Alright, never mind. If we get an angel room, we got the chance to do an angel fight if we so desire. But I'm also kind of tempted to just not do it. I've been doing all the angel rooms in the world and all the angel room fights, and with that I mean I did one last run and I don't really feel like doing it twice. That's a lot of spiders just spawning, sir. I'd really appreciate it if we stop. I mean, that works, I guess. I wouldn't mind an angel room, though. Like, something with, like, Holy Mantle, that'd be cool. Maybe Godhead, you know, just reasonable things. Sacred Heart. That's a devil deal again. That is, Guppy's Hairball. It pains me to say no to this, but I'll have one heart, and I can't really afford that right now. Because if I can get a full... If I could have gotten a full Guppy transformation, then the huge flies that we would have at the same time, like, that would be, like, insane, you know? But I wouldn't mind, like, at least trying to go for a couple more angel rooms, at least. And not just say that I'm going for angel rooms and then immediately take the first devil deal that I see. Which is not irregular. It's not exactly an irregular strategy for me. But I'd rather not. Not this time. There we go. Look at this miss. Just a perfect miss all around. Really? You outsped me. I actually didn't expect that. I thought I was pretty fast on my horse, but apparently not. Man. What a strange day. It's a strange day and it's scaring me a little. Because I'm really just... I need to get one of them floors that has like a reroll machine and like 500 coins and a whole bunch of soul hearts that I can buy. Like that's the dream right there. That's the dream. Also shooting around these mushrooms. That's also the dream. This is why I want penetrating tears, or at least spectral tears, you know, because it's fiddly. I don't like this. It keeps hitting random stuff and then my electricity is gone, which is probably the biggest part of my damage if I can actually get it to hit. So I would prefer if stuff worked with me for a second here. Oh boy. Because when it hits, it does hit quite good. It is pretty damn strong. But it's difficult. I don't like this. At least with flight. I'm very happy that I picked flight over the candle though. Like, the candle is obviously very good against boss rooms and stuff like that, but having the flight available for a room like that, because it's just a really fiddly room, you know? It's nice to have it be a little bit safer. 5 coins. And perhaps 5 more. That'll be nice. There you go. 2.5% extra chance for the door to open to the angel or devil deal. That's what we want to see. We got ourselves an arcade room, which surely is going to have a fortune telling machine, and it's going to give us 800 hearts, and we're going to be so alive. So very alive. Look at that. That's the most alive I've been in a long time. Oh yeah. 22 coins. Not bad. Not bad actually. If I can find a shop somewhere on this floor, I'm sure it exists. I'm sure there is a shop somewhere here. Maybe we can get another soul heart? That would just be lovely. Kind of a fiddly room to be doing here, but we're managing. We're managing. Wouldn't mind a tinted rock somewhere maybe. Not a great room to have flight. Also, remember when I said Did I just forget about the first item room? That's literally why I'm alive. I just sort of realized this. This is the level at which my brain is currently functioning. It isn't, it's not. My brain's gone. I'm playing entirely on muscle memory and a hope and a dream. The rest of this is just not really working out. I kind of gotta do this. Okay. Well, the bomb helped. Let's do this. Okay. Should I use the little like white attack fly there? Maybe that'll actually deal decent damage. I guess it is probably like a big fly, right? Yeah, that actually probably would work quite well. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile. Really? That hit? What? Huh. I guess that's like a bad gas type of attack. I actually didn't know that. If one of these pills is Ball of Steel, I'm gonna be very happy. I genuinely had no idea that was like a bad gas attack. I thought that I was the only one allowed to do that. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little sad. That was a great way to lose one heart though. It was for the sake of learning. And that's what's important. 48-hour energy. Friends till the end. Friends till the end. That's good. Now let's see if we can get anything to happen here. So far, feeling a little cursed. Feeling a little bit cursed right now with the amount of stuff that we are just not getting. But perhaps this item room will have a rosary or some other way to improve my run. That's effectively a better rosary because it doesn't make 100 Bible spawn, so actually pretty good, pretty good. Thanks, body. This time you're not giving me full red hearts for no real discernible reason, just other than I wanted it because I said I did for no real reason. Well, I did ask for this, but I'm just gonna go with this, I think, and just leave it at that. Because this, I'm not really sure how arcade rooms work other than you need to enter the floor with at least one, like at least 5 coins. Like I don't know how it works with like getting multiple arcade rooms in a row. Also Rag Mega, that's the boss I frequently forget about existing, but it's there. There's definitely a boss in this game called Rag Mega, and sometimes it appears here. He does not have a lot of health. He's a bit fiddly because of all those purple defense mechanisms he's got going on, but combined with the lack of health that he has, usually not the worst thing in the world. You can get this fly inside of him. There we go. That might have been the bandage ball, I'm not even sure, but fair enough. Tears up would be good. Yeah, that's pretty good. If we can get a range up in there as well, that'd be nice. Kinda gotta. Flight is good. This is probably better. There's still 3 batteries on this floor. I'm gonna be a little slow, not gonna lie. This is gonna slow me down quite a bit, but you know what? That's fine. Because this is a lot of health. We're getting all our health back plus extra. If we can maybe get like a trap door in this room. I don't think there were any tinted rocks for as far as I could see, but maybe I just don't remember. I have been looking out for them, but I just haven't been seeing them at all. A lot of mushrooms. A whole lot of mushrooms, but no tinted rocks. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be tinted every day of the week, but it would be nice. This tier rate's starting to look like something at least, so that's good. We're getting somewhere. We suddenly have a reasonable way to get health and a dream. Our character looks very sad, a little bit covered in flies and other such bugs, but you know, doing his best. That's what's important. Dank depths, might as well go to this big room. Look at how many rocks are here. That's actually pretty good. Let's just speed this up a little bit with the power of the black heart we just picked up. And that suddenly only leaves that one alive. It's a lot more fun way to do that gigantic room with enemies that take a long time to die otherwise. Pretty happy about that. I don't like that. I don't really like that at all. This displeases me. But oh well. I did miss Curse of the Maze, so I'm happy we managed to get it anyway, you know? Sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of the curse. Once you get a little bit of positivity going on in your run, you need to counterbalance that immediately with some garbage. Keep it balanced. Very important for this game. Otherwise the game is definitely gonna notice it and give you one of those runs where you just die. Which effectively I've done this run. Effectively, if it wasn't for the relic, this streak would have been over due to my idiocy. But hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I kinda wanna blow you up. I'm just, there we go. Coin magnet, pretty good. Was there anything else in here? Tinted rocks of any kind? I was really just looking for devil deal chance. But apparently not. Perhaps somewhere in here we can get ourselves a blank card. Although I think I saw the blank card in the shop. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm doubting that statement a little, but if we haven't seen a blank card yet, I wouldn't mind it for just devil deals all over the place, you know? Would be a nice little thing to have. I'm gonna blow up all these skulls. We've gotten a black heart once, we can do it again. Maybe a cool trading card, maybe an enemy. That was fun. This is... I'm finding a lot of these enemies, little wormies that are zooming. Little zoomy wormies. I'm gonna be honest, they're hurting more than I want them to. They've done more damage than they deserve to do, and I don't appreciate it. I'll come back for you, almost certainly. It depends on what's in our item room, I suppose, and if we can get some shenanigans to happen in the shop or something like that. Oh, careful now. But I definitely want to do something with it. It seems like the stat ups from that rune are almost always worth it. But it does depend. Perhaps treasure awaits us in some way, shape, or form instead. And we don't need to go back for it, but we'll see. Maybe this item room has like soy milk or something in. Oh, actually soy milk with the electricity? Would that work? Would that be insane? Curious. I mean, the odds of getting soy milk are pretty slim, obviously. I mean, we even saw it the previous run. And that always feels like a little bit of a curse to try and get specific items to happen, but... what are you gonna do? What's in here? It's either Big Chubby. Not the worst, not the best. Progress towards the Seraphim transformation. Which I have none of, I think. I mean, the halo's not bad. I'm just not feeling it. Spawns a charmed enemy when hit. Spawns stronger friends the more rooms are cleared without taking damage. I don't know this. It's just, it seems interesting. I'm just curious what's gonna happen at this point. Also, Curse of the Maze is stupid. That's all I'm saying. It's a stupid curse. Shouldn't have given it to myself, but really, no one else is to blame but me. Let's just get in here. There's really no point to do that, but it was fun. I was kind of hoping there was at least something there, but I could have just looked and I didn't. It was on me. That was all on me. I might get... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I might get something to go on here, but... Well, that was a solid buddy there. I hope that egg comes back on the next room at least, because otherwise I feel like I wasted it a little. But surely that's not the end of egg. Okay, yeah, egg does come back. That's good. So we just need to make the egg real big by not taking any damage. Yep, just need to do that. Don't know if it's going to be noticeably bigger or not if we don't take damage for a while, but we're going to learn. We're going to learn today. It's so hard to use electricity, right, if you're not used to doing it. And I'm not. Even though I've gotten this item a fair number of times now, I feel. But if I could get something like the bone tears or cricket head or any of those things, that'd just be really nice. Like the parasite, maybe Loki's horns, that would probably work pretty well. There's a lot of options. And I need to see them first. I need them to be here. Also, I took a hit and therefore now we got this rolling guy. So that's fun. This might be worthwhile. Come on, hand. That's coins. That's pretty good. That's for the next floor at least. Might be able to get something useful out of our shop this way. Also, we can use the nail in a second to get those remaining 2 chests. So that's also nice. Immediately took more damage. For another friend. We're gonna be making a lot of friends because I'm getting hit by just everything this run. That's the nice thing about having a run where you get health up effectively, because it means you don't have to take it as hard. But if you then also get an item that requires you not to take damage, I mean, that's a little bit rough. But still, why does so many of these worms? It's been like every room. It's insane. I don't dig it. I do dig this. I could actually use the extra bombs from that. I mean, I kind of have spectral tears if I shoot around rocks. So that's almost what I want. I just want to explore the whole floor, please. Please let me explore the whole floor. I'd be very appreciative. No. Alright, so secret room. Could be to the right, I think. Let's see. This is possible. That still looks good. I mean, no? Okay. Here I am. Just let me go to rooms. Did you need to curse me so hard? Probably. I mean, you probably did what you had to do, but I'm still a little bit disappointed. Really? Well, that leaves next to the challenge room, which is one of those awkward locations where I can never really tell if it's possible. There you go. It's a weird one, but it tracks. Let's just get a whole bunch of money. Should have picked up that trinket before I picked up all the things. But it's fine. 46 coins. How did that happen? How did that suddenly go? So good. There's no more pedestal items that we can pick up except for the one that the boss would be able to drop, maybe. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our stuff down here. And we're gonna make an attempt to walk back to that rune without taking damage from stuff while looking at our map, which is actually impossible, as you just noticed. And also, it's impossible to ever reach that room again. So all in all, we are dooming ourselves in a way. And I have learned to accept that part about my life. But slowly but surely, I mean, it's almost guaranteed that the moment we leave our boss room, that the Joker card's gonna be somewhere else. Because it decided to teleport the whole room away. But, you know, there's technically a chance that doesn't happen, and I'm looking for that positivity right now. Let's see what we can get. I should probably pick up this trinket, though. Gosh. Actually, not the worst thing to use the black rune on, all things considered. I guess if I could get you to, like, go here and then maybe shoot me with like one of those explodey tears, that'd be nice. Thank you. Very kind. Oh, wow. Look at me using my meat cube to block the exploding tear. You could consider me the smartest person in the world. Oh, I got 2 items, right? Because I got the thing. Yeah, that was actually better than I could have gotten from Binky. Wow, you look at that. So that's 7 Seals Horseman thing, and this is Leviathan transformation. Progress. So all in all, pretty good, pretty good. That was definitely the best case scenario I could have gotten out of the black rune as well. I got a whole bunch of tears. That's nice. We got ourselves a chance for some black hearts every now and then. I mean, that's obviously pretty good. Let's just use that in a second. Yeah, there we go. It's starting. That's 2 bombs. I'll come back for you. What curse do we have? Nothing. Wow. That's nice. So that's all of that. We have 59 coins. 10 coins away from glory. Just quickly turn this all into stuff. And let's keep going. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good times all around. Still wouldn't mind like the spectral tears or penetrating tears or all of that. That would still be really nice. But we'll get there. If we don't, we've tried. We've done our best. Maw the Void's still pretty darn good. Still a pretty damn good attack. Oh, look at that. We got one of these. That's actually really cool. Neat. Thanks, Egg. That's definitely going to confuse me. Almost certainly this is going to end up shooting me in the face. But whatever. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. Because every time I'm going to enter a room, I'm going to be like, wait. And then it's like, oh, never mind. It's not all bad. It just seems that way for a second. Okay. How do I make you not dive to this fly? By going this way. There we go. We figured it out. We solved the puzzle. But it was a close one. He's almost certainly going to die to something off screen. There's no real way to stop that one, unfortunately. But you know what? That's okay. We're learning about the possibilities of the egg. And that's an important lesson too. He's already dead. Okay. I mean, sometimes things end. And, you know, he did his best, but unfortunately this time around, the troubles that we faced were just too large. I'll blow up all of this in a second, I think. Little Monstro. That's good. Oh no, I re-rolled it. Oh, I'm re-rolling this too, because I have no bomb items. If I had, like, side bombs or something cool, that would be neat. Yeah, I mean, this is a no-brainer. This is just really, really good. 2020 is such a good item. Have we even seen it? Because this is just Bookworm, but better. It's the item version of Bookworm, effectively speaking. This is 2 hearts every time I use my item. That's not bad. Might as well. No real reason not to. That's potential is what that is. If we can find another, like, black rune, then that's shenaniganry. Not if we don't have any money, though. I mean, yeah. Are we even getting any more? No, that's that's stupid. Alright. You know what? Don't worry about it. We're good. I saw chaos, I'm ignoring it. I don't feel like it today. Just not feeling it. Especially since most of the items we're gonna get... Well, I guess in, like, the chest it could be good. But that's about it, right? I mean, in the chest, even there, it wouldn't really even be very effective. It just makes our devil deals worse. I think that's really the only thing it does at this point. Except for maybe boss items, like, it's too late now. I've baked my bread. The bread has been baked, properly cooked and everything. It's got that delicious glow. The smell of freshly baked bread in the morning. You'll get it. Classic bread. I feel like going to Satan. It's been a while. Also, yeah, I'll take all of this. Thank you very much. I got ways to get my health back after all. Might as well take full advantage of that. That's going to be 2 more devil deals as well, so that's good. Curse of the Maze. I did say how I was missing the effect of Curse in the Maze having to be there all the time, so that's just actually really nice. It's probably the best curse anyone's ever invented when you really think about it. Like, there's just no... It's perfect. Because no matter how long you play the game, it's still gonna annoy you every time you get it, and that's pretty much what a curse is supposed to do. So really, it's top-notch design when you think about it. It does exactly what it intends to do, which is nuisance. Also, this room is not very nice. It's a bit too scarred for my taste. So let's see if we can make it a little bit quick and get out of here as fast as we can. Although this time around we do actually have a build for it and are actively getting health back instead of losing everything. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That's like a mini boss. Look at you, Egg. So, no, well, that's almost him dead. That's good. This is perfect. And he's gone. Well, he lived a good life. But once again, learning more about the possibilities of the egg, and that's really exciting to me, in a way. Power pill. Power pill. Yeah, this build's getting kind of wacky. Getting pretty damn strong. I don't hate this, actually. I mean, we have no more use for keys at this point. But what if we find a key beggar in Satan's lab? Pretty sure that's what that area is called. Ooh. If I had bomb immunity, I would have considered it, but I don't. So I won't. But still, it's a nice little hypothetical to be thinking about. Cool, cool. 2 spiders. Very nice. Yeah, this seems pretty effective. As long as I, like, do this. Like, that's a lot of damage that does, actually. Still wouldn't mind those penetrating tears, but this is fine. Just a little bit of the old up-down. It's a good way to get health, at least, doing those challenge rooms and clearing it out, charging it up. Apparently there was creep there, red on red, still the best. That's... I hate that. I actually just think that's the worst thing about this game. Like, things that you cannot really see and taking damage from that, that's just super disappointing. And obviously this time around it doesn't really matter that much, because, I mean, the build's fine and we're getting through it, but it's still just really frustrating to take damage from something you can't even see, you know? It's like, disappointing is what I'd call it. And I am very grumpy because of it. Yeah, I was ready to take damage there. Yeah, just shoot at me, ally. Friend. Bad friend is what this guy is. Shooting me all the time. Don't appreciate it. I'm tempted by the curse room. There could be treasure in there. And the hypothetical treasure is, of course, the best treasure. Also, with that battery, pretty... Okay, yeah. That's so much health lying on the floor. It's complete garbage. Okay. Total garbage. Thank you very much. Thanks, game. At least, maybe, super secret room. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe this time. Hey, it's this one. And this time, because we got the hand, it's all red chest. And look at that, it's a bomb. That could have definitely done damage to me if that exploded any other way, but there you go. The matriarch. Well, I did kind of say I wanted more practice with the matriarch after all, due to the fact that it is one of the scarier bosses, but this build sort of doesn't leave any room for that. Although I did take damage there, so there you go. I'm gonna say that was practice. That counts. That counts. That's 0.3, that's 1. Yeah, that seems better. I think that's a higher number. Yeah. Look at that. Look at me, I figured it out. I figured out the puzzle. Right, so... This is garbage. This is Leviathan, I think. This is like the full transformation, right? Yeah. So that's flight. And then duality is just fun. So I've kind of given up on the idea of getting Guppy ever, because I've really only seen the hairball and didn't pick it up because I was scared I was gonna die. So we're just gonna go with this. Maybe get a cool angel room next floor. Well, definitely get one, because we got goat head, so it's a 100% chance. And then I'm going to figure out what I want to do, because... I mean, the one thing that we could get from the devil deal at this point is brimstone. And I guess the coal would be good, kinda. I feel like we've sort of exhausted all other good options from it. I don't feel like doing this. Don't feel like it. But the angel room is still just filled to the brim with potential. I don't think there's really a point to killing the angel, but we could theoretically get like a super secret room with an angel statue in it. Plus, fighting angels is kind of fun, so it's like, might as well, but I don't have particularly strong feeling one way or the other about this whole subject. So we're just gonna see what I'm gonna do. Maybe there's 2 angel statues in the angel room? I feel like that's possible. Doesn't sound impossible. I think I've seen that happen once at least. And otherwise I could just use a sacrifice room if there's one. I could probably actually... If there is one, I don't feel like it. Why didn't I get that red chest from the challenge room again? That seems very strange, actually. Hang on, okay, I'll just do this real quick. Because I don't want to pick up a red chest and then accidentally teleport to the devil deal and then not be able to go there anymore. Although I'm not sure if that's how it works with duality. Because I feel like it just opens both doors, right? So it's like, I don't know. Wow, what a great day. Look at you. What a angelic room. Very impressive. That might be the most garbage. I don't know if there's anything that we could have gotten that would really be worse than that. So, you know, that was fun. Yeah, I don't really remember why there's a red chest there. Did I just not see it? I mean, that's not impossible. I am very blind to a lot of things. So that does add up. Also, their ally just died, so that's good. I guess we did take a little bit of damage at the mom fight there, but I still wouldn't have minded if that just didn't count. You know, don't know why the rules would work that way, that it just decided not to count a hit, but you know, it would be nice. Nah. I could put coins into that coin beggar there and maybe get like a compass, but that's about it really. Don't really need anything else that guy can drop. Could be like a pill container thing, and that would be like progress towards the mom transformation. That's not really that exciting, is it? Not the most exciting choice in the world, at least. And therefore, not worth making. Okay. There we go. So our super secret room is definitely somewhere on this floor. If I had to hazard a guess, I can see 2 locations where it could reasonably be. I see one location. Is this the middle? I don't think it is, right? This seems too far to the right, yeah. Alright, so I see one location where it could reasonably be. Hang on. My brain has given up, so I need to recheck the room that's all the way up to the top over here, real quick. Because this is also not entirely unreasonable. But it wasn't. It wasn't there. Alright, then it's back to one location where it can reasonably be. And then also the room we haven't explored yet, which is going to be a little worse, but... I guess I just didn't feel like doing it, huh? Yeah, alright. It's a good thing that teleported me immediately so I didn't need to do the fight. But like this could work, maybe? Especially when the hand pushes it slightly away so you don't know if you hit it properly or not. Alright. That would have been a sucky place for it to be anyway, so I'm kind of happy it isn't, but... You know, if it was there, I would have felt so smart. Would have been like, ah, yes, of course. This makes perfect sense. Right? Okay. So I see one more place where it could reasonably be. Ignoring the other place where I definitely thought it was going to be. That's this. Yeah. Why didn't I pick that up immediately? Why did I leave the room first? Preposterous. Alright. Just need to remember. Down. There we go, we did it. We did the hardest part of the run. We went down. So, really nothing can fail this run at this point. except for me continuously taking damage while I'm trying not to take damage so I can see what the egg can do. But so far, I know at least sort of a mini-boss type situation can happen, so that's cool. But I think I would prefer the egg with a build that's a little bit more ridiculous, to make it a little bit more guaranteed that I'm not going to take damage, and then just try and get the biggest thing. But I genuinely no idea what the biggest thing is. Curious though. Maybe not. Don't particularly need whatever that was. It was either keys or bombs, and I don't really need either. Keys are effectively useless right now, and bombs. I mean, are there still like the 2 key doors? Do they still appear with the coin thing? I actually have no idea. Kinda hoping I could get something to happen with those red chests though. Like, that'd be cool. Just any cool item. Maybe a devil dew. Oh. It's all sad. Alright. Well, we could theoretically get Guppy's head out of a red chest, but I don't feel like going down that road. I'm not gonna lie, that just sounds excessively boring. So we count to roughly 4 and then we place a bomb. It's more like 3.5, but it depends on how you count. Everyone counts this differently, apparently. Watch out for the brimstone attack, but more or less just stand in front of him the whole fight. And you're very, very safe as long as you are timing your dodges correctly. And then there's this where you just need to not walk into an enemy, which is really the hardest part about that fight. But Satan, he ain't so bad. He ain't so bad. Alright, Curse of the Maze, very nice. I'm gonna get rid of my red hand. Get myself Guppy's Paw. I guess theoretically you could get a full Guppy transformation with like paw and collar, and then also whatever the head, yeah. Just from red chest, but it would take some dedication. Could you get Guppy's tail from it as well, maybe? It doesn't sound untrue. And I'm saying it very confidently, so it's almost gotta be true, right? That sounds right. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much. I'm still trying to focus on not taking damage, so I can take damage at the final fight. And then spawn the strongest creature in the world. Or just take damage here from a random foot. That could also happen. That's also always fun. If anything, that's the dream. That's the best. Another great part. Another great part about this game. Just something completely unavoidable. That's the dream. This whole game is just filled with dreams. Really, though? Well, I spawned the boss. The poop boss. I mean, it wasn't there for very long, but it was there. Also, it wasn't the boss. It was just a big poop, but you know. Some people would call him a boss of the tinier poops, and I would say that counts as a boss in my book. It's more of a management structure at that point, rather than a someone who has a whole room dedicated to himself. But still, it you know, he's probably doing some great managing up there. So all in all, is it really wrong to call him a boss? No. No. Not as, it's perfect. It's perfect is what it is. Anyway. What do we got? We still got a whole bunch of floor left. No idea where I gotta go. We're getting some pretty great items. We might get the spun transformation at this rate if we get one more of those cool things. We got a little jumping friend because I took damage again. Maybe on days like this, I shouldn't try to take items where the whole gimmick is not taking damage. But that's another thing we learned, is what that is. This is a little fiddly if you're going to stand exactly in the corner the whole time, but you know. I'd just rather you didn't. I'd just rather you be somewhere else, like away from this whole run. That was the ideal situation. Just basically wins me the fight, I think. Yep. That's a weird combination. Like Teratoma and Brimstone Flies. Like it's more or less an instant victory as long as you don't get hit by spiders. I guess the spiders would make that part a little bit more tricky if you don't really have the damage for it, but... Spider Baby! I should at least use it. Is Spider Baby a transformation? Wait, what does that do? I thought that was just like the Lord of the Flies one. What is Spider Baby? Huh. No idea, actually. Gonna have to look that up. I'm a little curious now. Shame that the mod doesn't exactly tell you what the transformations do. Because none of them are really very self-explanatory by the name alone. But maybe there might actually be an option for that, thinking about it. Because there is a lot of options to this mod, so it wouldn't super surprise me if that's the case. Getting through. Running out of rooms. There's the boss. There's the lover's card. And the bomb. I genuinely didn't see it. Ooh. Oh, this is actually interesting. It's actually worth to take it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. It does kind of go in between them. Oh, that's real wacky. This is more or less what I wanted, but the tiers are often enough not getting close enough to each other unless I'm moving around like this. But this is a weird way to play. I'm curious if I can even hit, because it doesn't look like the electricity is really going that far forward. Let's see what happens. I'm curious how well this works. If anything, this appeals to a very specific curiosity that I've had about this item. So, that's good. It kind of works. It's not the best, but not the worst either. Probably the 2020 effect is better than the electricity at this point, but whatever. That's Sissy Long Legs. How's that not part of the Spider Baby transformation? Oh look, I got a whole bunch of flies and also nothing seems to be dying very good. Alright. Got a digging material thing there, that would be a bit nice, but ah well. Alright, 4 flies. Let's work together to fight the lamb. I'm sure you will all be very useful in this fight. And not die to a bomb that I'm placing right now. That would be the best. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, use up all my things. Alright, they were all gone instantly. Didn't even see them participate in the fight, really, but fair enough. I'm just gonna chill over here, take a whole buttload of damage, and not even care if the void portal's gonna show up, because I don't feel like it right now. That was a whole lot of damage I took there. I would not like to do a victory lap, thank you. So that was the Blue Baby run, number 38. We have killed the lamb. I'm not sure if I've ever shown this ending, but also I don't really care that much. And yeah, 38. That was an exciting little Blue Baby run. Fun to get one of those in the middle of there, because I just completely screwed up the basement. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all having a good day. Hope to see you all next time. And bye-bye.